Hey guys, welcome to Sippin and Spillin with Syd from 3 Mississippi. How are you doing? Are you having a good day? I hope you are. It's beautiful here right now. It came a flood last night, but we needed it, so that was good. And it is supposed to come a flood tonight, but again, I guess we'll see how it goes. We were able to get quite a bit of fencing done. If you watch the video that came out Sunday on 3 Mississippi, which is today for those of you who are wondering, well, as you're seeing this, I don't know. Got the beginnings of the fence line and the post up. I think they're going to work a little bit more on that a little bit later today. We just got back from church and afternoon activities out here, and the puppies are starting to open their eyes. The one's eyes are open, the other one's almost all the way open for the Anatolian shepherds that we're going to be getting. And I'm very excited about that because, you know, the closer we get to getting these fences up and the dogs here and getting the goats back and everything, it's just really exciting. We had to go run by there today. Actually, I got to go see the dogs because they needed help pulling a trailer out. And her truck is in the shop, and so they needed to use our truck. I hope it's not too windy. I am mic'd up, but even sometimes with microphone, the wind still kicks up and can make it a little bit tricky. So hopefully it's not too bad. I was gonna go for a walk around, but then the wind kicked up, so I was like kind of waiting it out. So we'll see. Maybe I'll just go back and sit on the porch. I don't know. But it's been a nice day. It's beautiful out, but we're supposed to, like tonight, like I said, it's supposed to get bad again. But they should have a couple hours here where maybe they can get some more fence posts put in. I thought they got them all in yesterday, but they got like a couple more that they still need to put in, and then, or at least get the holes dug today, and then maybe get them in, and then they'll be able to run that fence line around. So that'll be nice to kind of get that done, because the sooner that's done, the sooner we can get Frankie her horse, and we can get the goats back and start doing that stuff. Bunko's over here very happy on the porch because Sundays is always my day. I clean out the fridge, and I had made some stew, and Mike and Frankie didn't really, I guess they forgot about the leftovers. They didn't know the leftovers were there. I'm not sure what happened, but there was quite a bit left in there. And so the animals got to have some nice stew that I made. And Bunko's just over here licking his chops. Frankie's passing through. But yeah, now of course the wind dies down now that I walk back here. But, and Bunko's funny. You know, he loves being an outdoor cat, but he does not like it when it rains, and he especially does not like the thunder. So if it gets to be really like a big thunderstorm, which it was last night, he's going to every window whining and every door whining for you to come out and love on him and bring him in. But, you know, and he's funny because the other day we had a big gust of wind, actually blew the front door open because we were all home. We were out back. And all of a sudden the dogs come out back. And we're like, who let the dogs outside? And everybody was like, nobody. Like, and I was like, oh shoot, the front door. Because that front door, sometimes if you don't latch it all the way, it'll just kind of, we had it blow open before. So anyway, the dogs came running out, of course. So I go inside right away to, you know, bring them back in and see if the inside cat got out. And Marty, my inside cat, was kind of standing at the edge of the staircase, like just starting to think about maybe stepping outside. But Bunko was already in the house eating the dog food. He made himself at home right away. He has zero chill. And there's times where, like in the mornings, he has his routine, but he'll try to sneak in when I'm coming outside with him with my coffee, and he'll usually run in as fast as he can when he does it. He waits like until, I think he waits until my guard is down. Then he'll run in as fast as he can, and he'll jump up on the couch and lay down and like instantly act like he's asleep. It's quite a skill. So he's funny. But, and I did bring him inside one time when he was pretty young, and just to cuddle with him and see what he would do. And he just wouldn't stay put. So I put him back outside. But he does fine. He sleeps out here. He's got his little bed on the couch, and that's where he sleeps during the storms and stuff. So he just, I always tell him when it's about the storm, I'm like, you stay on the porch. Don't go wandering. Stay close to home, because he doesn't like the rain. So one time it come a flood, like bad, unexpectedly, and he got stuck somewhere out back by the shop. And so he had to wait for a break in the rain, and he comes tearing back up here, just like if a cat could be in tears, he was in tears. But man, guys, way got off topic there. My hamster fell off the wheel, but that's okay. We got so much done yesterday with that fencing. That was really great. Still more progress to be made, but that's always got to chip away at it, day at a time, right? And this next weekend, guys, Saturday night, we've got a friend coming from Nashville. We've shared his channel with you before and his music with you before. Scott Southworth. His YouTube channel is just Scott Southworth. He's done tours, and he's a singer-songwriter out in Nashville. Anyway, he's coming through because he's got a performance down on the Gulf, and then he's going to be coming through here on his way back home. And he thought, he'd stop by and say hey and hang out for a bit. Well, our neighbor found out that he was going to be here and likes his music, and so he's got a gig down the road at the pavilion where Mike was baptized. So I've been teasing Mike. I was like, oh yeah, it's the baptizing or baptismal and what did I say? It was like the baptismal and concert venue series or whatever. It's like because now we always say it's the pavilion down there, but now it's like it's got all these uses now. So live music down there now, but that'll be fun. I'm excited about that on Saturday night. So there'll be a lot of people from town, and some people we do know and some people we don't know, and it'll be kind of fun to see everybody down there. I think Mike was going to reach out to a couple of his friends and see, nearby if they wanted to come out for it. And then of course we'll hit up Cuz Strickland down the way here, who's practically our neighbor too, and see if he's free and wants to come down and listen to some good music and hang out. So it'll be a good time. So I'm excited about that, and it won't be, and I'll still be able to be in bed probably by 9 o'clock. So that's exciting. And then, which is good, because the next day we got, Father's Day on Sunday. That's a big day coming up for everything. So we got, Father's Day meal after church, and then we'll have, at church they do a little something special, and then I had actually volunteered to do children's time that day, so I gotta get myself together for that one. So I need to get a good night's sleep, so I'm ready for those kids. But I think I'll be all right. They're good kids. So I don't know, guys. It's going to be a busy week trying to get that fencing done. I'd love to be able to get that fencing done by Mike was so sure we were going to get it done yesterday, but when the auger got stuck, I was like, oh man. When it got jammed up, I was like, that's going to set us back a hair. I think it's going to be another week before we're able to, but that's okay. I think maybe, I don't know, maybe by next Sunday it'll be all done. I don't know. We'll see. The sooner the better. But I'm going to hold off reserving judgment on what the actual time frame will be. But ideally, it'd be nice if it were to get done within this next week. Realistically, I know we're supposed to get some rain off and on and some pretty decent storms this next week. So it may be another week or two before the fencing's done. But at least it started, and at least there's progress on it. So I feel like we're that much closer to having the animals and having all that done. So I'm excited about that, and I think that's going to be good, but we'll see. I'm just itching to get everybody back, all the animals. And I know you guys are probably tired of hearing me talk about the animals, but that is what I love. I love messing with the animals and getting them settled in and seeing them every day and getting to love on them and everything. So I am excited to just kind of have that bit of normalcy back. You know, a lot of the differences since we've moved here have been wonderful and you know, great blessings, but the one thing that I've truly been missing is my animals. You know, and I've been slowly adding some as we've been here, but you know, kind of having my full menagerie back is sort of the goal, you know. So I will be very happy when I feel like, okay, I have all my babies back now. Like I can take a deep breath, you know. That'll be good. That'll be a good day, Tater. That'll be a good day. So of course now the winds died down. I just saw an alert pop up too that there's storm shield alert. So something's coming. Oh, there's another one. Storm shield notification. Something's happening. It's beautiful right now. Beautiful sky. I mean, we had a little bit of wind there for a minute, but it's kind of died down. But it's lovely. I mean, it's beautiful out right now. I'll go show you guys here now that it's not so crazy windy. But I mean, it's sunny. It's beautiful. I mean, it doesn't really look like it's about to storm, but you can kind of see it way off in the distance and you can kind of feel it in the air just a bit. So we'll see. We'll see if it ends up storming tonight like they say. But it is beautiful out. I mean, look at these hostas are going crazy. I love it. I love it. I actually had to take, in fact, I'll walk you guys over there real quick. There's these hollyhocks, which you guys told me what they were called. And then I talked to Rory, who planted them, who used to live here before we bought it. And she said they were called hollyhocks. So they were all, after the first storm, little storm we had, they were all bent over. And so I staked them up, but one of them, after the storm last night, there's a dragonfly. One of them fell back over, but I staked the rest of them up as best I could, but they kind of got, well, that one broke a little bit. We had apparently some crazy winds last night. So hopefully, and it actually hurt some of Mike's plants a little bit, from what I understand. So he's still kind of evaluating how badly everything got hurt. He thinks like a couple stalks of corn might have broken, but he wasn't 100% sure. So we'll see. But I don't expect this first year of everything. I don't expect the yields to be what I will expect in the next few years, just because of the learning curve, because of getting settled, because of having to build infrastructure. All of that takes time and resources. And so I don't expect us to have the return on some of those things right out the gate. It's just not realistic. So, but that's okay, you know. We're just doing it. We're just doing things, chipping away at it every day as best we can, and making progress here and there. You know. Oh, I did hack out a bunch of this. I don't know. I had talked to you guys about the ivy that's down here. I took out a giant chunk over here. So I made room if I want to plant. I still got a little cleaning up to do from just weeds, but I got all the ivy out. So I may plant another hosta right there. And then there's two ivies right here, two big chunks, but I whittled them down so that they're not, this whole area was covered. I got out here one day and they had pulled my string lights down, which I haven't gotten up on the ladder and restrung them, but they were down on the ground. So I untook all the vines off. So progress was made. I did get a lot cleaned up, but I didn't fully finish it because I was on a little bit of a time constraint for that particular project. It was sort of a, I'm just going to do this while I'm out here thing, but it wasn't on the agenda specifically for that date. But it looks like they've emptied the other two feeders again already. This one's still, that one I just filled, but I think I need to go in there and make some more juice for them because I'm pretty sure, oh no, that one still has some. It looks like they finished the other one now. So that's always my cue. When I see one getting low, I gotta go in there and make another batch of juice for them. So I gotta get to work. But there you have it, guys. I hope you're off to a fabulous beginning of your week. Keep your fingers crossed for me. I hope that we're getting more fencing done this week and able to kind of make progress on that. That will be exciting. And we will, of course, keep you guys along for every bit of it because why not? We love sharing that with you guys. And until then, we hope you stay blessed and safety's off.